Hey everyone, I'm Lisa, your Broadway fangirl extraordinaire, and thanks for joining us for another week of PNC Broadway and Columbus's Broadway Dish. Well, we are super excited to have Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella at the Ohio Theater next week. So in honor of that, today we'll be chatting about the top 3 reasons to see the show. So let's dive right in with reason number 3, the Tony Award-winning costumes designed by William Ivey Long. You'll see 175 garments on stage next week. William Ivey Long found his inspiration in nature and paintings and other costume designers from the 16th and 19th century. And let's talk about Cinderella's dress. It has 14 layers of petticoats. Wow. And we can't forget about the shoes. Mr. Long worked with shoe designer Stuart Wiseman to design the glass slippers, which are encrusted with 5,000 crystals. That's a lot of sparkle. And that brings us to reason number 2, the updated story. Well, book writer Douglas Carter Beam had a conundrum. How do you update a show when 2 of the collaborators aren't with us anymore? Well, he did what anyone would do. He turned to the internet. There he found inspiration in the original French version of the story, where there's a court that was overwhelmed with ridicule and sarcasm. Cinderella was kind and brought that kindness to the court. And Cinderella didn't just see the prince once, she saw him multiple times and actually saved him from the viciousness of the court. Mr. Bean made Cinderella an active character in her own fate, and the prince less ideal and more human. Some audience members have called this story the Girl Power Cinderella. And that brings us to the number 1 reason to see Cinderella at the Ohio Theater November 22nd through 27th. The music. You're sure to leave the theater humming the classic songs In My Own Little Corner, 10 Minutes to Go, A Lovely Night, Impossible, and The Stepsisters' Lament. And you'll hear a few new tunes as well. You see, when Douglas Carter Beam was updating the book, he was given access to the Rodgers and Hammerstein catalog. There he found songs that the composer and lyricist had cut from other musicals and movies and added them to Cinderella. And we can't forget about the beautiful musical interludes. And the overture will leave you breathless. And oh, the Cinderella waltz, it's magnificent. You're sure to love it. So make sure you get your tickets today at the Kappa Ticket Center or go online at Ticketmaster.com. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for joining us for another episode of PNC Broadway and Columbus's Broadway Dish. Bye!